Hucklefish is going to get himself up, get himself dressed, and pack everything up and go down to the bar and try and get the attention of the barkeep.
You succeed.
I'm going to say, my friends, this is our last day here for a while. If you could provide my friends and I with a full breakfast, and the Hucklefish would love a beer, please.
Of course. Of
Oh,
course.
that's lovely. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you. Can I ask you, my friend, where do you get this lovely beer from? It's very delightful. I'd like to know.
Oh, it comes from south along the coast. The name of the city that the DM cannot recall right this second, but we'll have for you momentarily.
Well, what's the name of the brewery?
There's only the one brewery there. It's
Oh, I see.
Throckmorton.
Did you say Throckmorton?
Throckmorton.
Throckmorton. That's wonderful. Throckmorton. Okay. Well, thank you. Hopefully my friends will be down here soon and we can all have breakfast, but I'm going to sit here and eat now. Nom,
Okay.
nom, nom.
We'll get right on that, of course. Of course. So I shall assume in a few minutes Rosebud will emerge.
Yeah. She wakes up a little bit pissed.
Pissed? What's she pissed about?
She didn't sleep good. She had a visitor in her bed. And
Oh
it
my.
wouldn't go away no matter how hard she tried. Yes, Skyfall slept in a bed, in that tiny bed with her.
Well, but Rosebud's
happy.
tiny, so, you know.
Yeah, but she's not happy. She had to sleep on top of the animal.
Well, that's not how it normally works. Normally the cat sleeps on top of the person.
Yeah. Well, not when the cat's
Normally the smaller creature sleeps on top of the larger.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Well,
And that is I am absolutely smaller than her. So yeah, I don't know. But she comes down and so she's a little grumbly and goes, "Hey big guy, how you doing?"
hey, Rosebud, good to see you. You look a little grumpy.
Yeah, damn cat.
Yes, always, always. But she's so pretty, isn't she?
She is the greatest kitty ever.
She's the best
So-
kitty ever, isn't she?
Is there food this morning?
He's bringing it. I've already asked. I've already ordered it. Full breakfast for everyone. Would you like a beer?
Cool. No, I don't want any beers. Can I have a what's that morning concoction you gave us the other day? That was good.
I don't know. He'll be back soon with our food, and you can ask him.
Okay.
We just come out with a big platter of eggs and crusty bread.
My favorite.
Yeah, so you're going to go ahead and get started.
Yeah, I'm eating heartily.
Anything to drink this morning, Rosie?
Yeah, it's remember that I don't know, you gave me some concoction the other morning, it was delightful. I don't remember. It was one of the ones when we were drunk because I hang out with this guy and I poked him in the side.
You mean after you drink
Rosebud, Hucklefish giggles a little bit.
You mean after you drink that swill from the sleeping giant?
Yeah.
You must be having a bad morning.
I don't think I slept at all.
Well, from what I hear, that'll help you on your several days along the road, right? You'll be used to not sleeping.
I need to be sleeping. Anyways, just give me a beer.
No, Joe, you should have your stimulant. You'll enjoy it.
All right. How about you give me a beer coffee? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Hucklefish ears perk up and he says, "That sounds lovely. I would like one of those too."
Okay.
Beer in the coffee? Why not?
I'll see what I can come up with.
Rosebud, before we leave town, I propose to you that we should go pay our respects to our fallen friend.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, we should at least stand at his gravesite and, say a few words. It would just be fitting.
Okay.
You
I
wait.
I, I wasn't
Well,
there. Can you remind me what felled him?
it was remember those things that we fought just the other day, the big giant guy? It was that kind of thing. When we fought all the in the middle of the square out here.
He was a he
Yeah.
was he was a red coat.
No, he wasn't a red coat, but remember the big giant guy that we fought? It was that kind of guy. And
Oh, a goblin?
he was perfectly in between me and Aranis, and I couldn't get to him. And by the time I did, he had already had all of his uh, time with us.
Well, das tut mir leid. Why was he not able to come back like I have been?
I don't know. I think he really got hit real hard, and he just couldn't come back.
Well,
And
that
by
was
the
the
time
other
I got
thing.
there, I tried to heal him, but he was already dead.
I feel that's very sad. So yes, before we leave town, or maybe as we're leaving town, we should just go down and visit real quick.
Guys, you're forgetting about me.
Are you here? We didn't even know you came downstairs. How could we miss you?
No.
Yeah. How could we know? Because you didn't say you came downstairs.
No, I just
Are you gonna say
I do.
something?
Yeah, I do come downstairs.
Oh, look, it's my big friend. My friend, do you have my beer keg with you?
I'll go get it.
Oh, please do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Give me a
What do you
beer.
get?
I'll give you a beer when you come downstairs. You can just have one of mine.
Okay. Okay. So I go get it.
Ken, tell me the name of the town again, please.
This is Scandalin.
No, the
Um,
town where the beer came from.
It's I can't tell you again because I didn't tell you the first time because I couldn't remember it. But now
Yeah,
I
it was
looked it up. The town is called Leilon. Leilon.
And it's down south of Neverwinter?
If you're basically the two ways to get there is assuming you're going to take the high road back to Neverwinter up
Oh,
to Tribord
okay.
Trail, and then you head west on Tribord Trail and you hit the high road that runs kind of along the coast.
Yeah.
You go north, that'll take you to Neverwinter.
Uh-huh.
Go south, it will take you to Leilon.
Okay, fair enough. Just curious.
Mhm.
So Lylon is to the north of Neverwinter?
No, south.
Okay.
And Leilon is where, if you remember your dwarven friend, that's where he was hailing from, the merchant that you met along the road that time.
Yes, he had beer too.
Yes, correct.
Okay, sorry. Did you come down there, Skull Crusher?
Yep. And I say, what's for breakfast?
Well, put that on the counter. I've already ordered us all a full breakfast, and I hope he prepared.
Is there eggs in there?
There's going to be eggs, yeah.
There's already a big plate of scrambled eggs on the table, and as you were asking, he walks out from the back with a big platter of corned beef.
No, Skullcrusher, she sees it and he's just surprised and he's like, I want that.
Please.
It's all yours.
Okay. Because I
Enjoy
need
it.
I don't want to be so fat.
Now, save a little room. I'll be right back. And he goes to the back, comes out with another platter of fried potatoes.
Oh my god, that's my favorite. He keeps on saying. A lot of stuff he likes here.
Huckavish says, "Can I get a little of the potato action?"
Okay.
Oh, thank you. And he just takes just a few of them, puts them on his plate, and chows on them.
Mhm.
Like if there are 50 on that plate, he took 4. If there are 500, he took 4.
Just,
What if there were 3?
Well, then I think he has a really angry giant
Tell
next
me.
to him.
Hello.
You can see.
I was going to say hello to Lisa, but
Oh.
she has come and gone.
Ah,
You see him he's just chowing down the food.
Huckabus tries to get the attention of the barkeep.
Yes, yes, my friend.
Oh yes, yes, my friend. Listen, we procured this big keg, and I was wondering if you could tell us if this came from the same place as your kegs do.
He goes. He takes a look. He kind of leans it back a little bit. Yeah, that's a Throckmorton.
Throckmorton. Ah, it's good beer, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay, I tell you what, my friend. I just kind of on a lark when we got this. I asked my big fellow Skull Crusher here to carry it for me, and I'm thinking that's a little unrealistic. So I would like to just give it to you. Would you want it?
Well, I certainly would take it, and I'll make it up to you.
Just some beers when I see you again would be the most delightful thing from you. Thank you. How is your place? Has the fire did it affect it badly?
Well, we lost a couple of the as you know, we lost a couple of the guest rooms.
Well, that's too bad. Are they destroyed entirely, or do you just have to remodel?
Oh, they'll probably need to be taken down completely and put back together.
But the building is sound, yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I mean the bottom is stone, so it's ground floor is in good shape.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Have you heard from any of your townsfolk that they were affected?
Well, I mean, and he kind of looks around, and you notice finally that the place is much fuller than it normally is in the morning. He says, "Well, all the people who are displaced are here. And we're helping out best we can, and we're trying to figure out what we're going to do. So far as getting people back under, back on their feet."
Well, let me. Can I take you into my confidence, my friend?
Sure.
There was a fellow that first came to us in town. You might remember him. Big uppity elven fellow. Aranis? Do you remember Aranis? He wouldn't drink. You remember him?
Oh, yes, I remember him.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to try and do something nice to honor his death in this little town that I don't much care for. Except for you, you're delightful. I love you very much. But I think instead maybe I could donate to a fund that would help these people.
That would be wonderful.
Okay, Hakovis is not made of money, and he apologizes for that, but he's going to give you 10 gold right now, and please make sure that, I trust you, my friend, and please make sure that it goes to help these poor unfortunates.
Rosebud jumps up on the bar.
And tries to steal the 10 gold, really? Is that where you're going?
No. Jumps over and grabs up the 10 gold, fixes it up for a second, and puts down, and it turns into 50 gold. She put down 40 herself.
Oh,
that's amazing, Rosebud. How can you do that? I give you 10 more gold. You make it turn to 50 for me. Would you do that for me?
No, just one time.
Oh, is that a daily?
No. I don't want to give them any more money.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Here, my friend, please take this, and I hope it helps you and your town through this difficult period.
It will be extremely helpful. I was going to tell you this anyhow, but if you do make it to Throckmorton's, ask them for a mini keg of the elite. You won't regret it.
Oh, that's delightful.
Okay.
A mini keg of the elite, is that what you said?
The elite, yes. Oh, I almost forgot. And he goes behind the counter and he brings out a scroll case and he says, Sildar left this for you guys.
Oh, that's nice. Is our friend? Are you down here, Melissa?
I'm here.
Oh,
yes.
You're here. Are you going to join us here at the bar?
I'm at the bar. I am watching.
Hello, Mavis.
No, Sophie.
So, shit. My notes are out of order. Sophie, look at what our good friend the innkeep has provided for us. Would you like to You're probably smarter than Huckleberry is.
I wouldn't count on it.
Oh dear.
Well, no.
So the
Actually,
three
I wouldn't
dunces are
count
at
on
the
it.
bar.
No,
Three
I
dunces walk into a bar. The first one walks up to the bar and orders a scroll. Wait, not a scroll. What is this, Ken?
It's a scroll case.
Oh, and the first one orders a scroll case. And the second one walks in and he looks at the scroll case and says, "What's that?" And the first one says, "I don't know." And then the third one walks in. And the third one doesn't pay any attention to anything. And that would be Huckleberry or Rose, but I don't know which one of us. But Sophie, let's look at this. Come on, let's open it. And Huckleberry opens
Definitely
the scroll.
open the. I'm assuming it's the letters of introduction.
That is correct.
Oh, right. And that's letters of introduction that I asked him to write out to us. To whom, though?
I think it was just to the Lord's
Open
Alliance
letters.
in general.
Eh.
And I wanted to say, I think I mentioned last time, that was a good call on your part, Huckleberry.
Yeah, I wish I remembered. Is it in my notes? It's just like a letter of introduction to the guards, the nobles.
The Lord's Alliance,
And,
or whatever it's called, where the person was the bad guy, not bad guy, the guy who had the letter in the place we just were with the one-eyed wizard who had turned into a monster, and we went back and we talked about.
Sildar.
We talked to Seldar and I told him his friend was in some way doing
Oh, that's
stuff with
right.
the
And
spider
he
people.
didn't know that he was involved.
Right.
So this is a letter of introduction to the people that they work for.
Exactly.
Ken,
And-
is there a name of the people that they work for?
Is it the Lord's Alliance?
if you look at the letter of introduction, it is addressed to Thomas, Thomas Ellington, High Master, Lord's Alliance, Neverwinter.
Okay.
High Master.
Yep.
Would we know anything about? I see your hand, Ken. Yeah, there's a young person on here.
It doesn't matter.
I know, but I get to say that to him. See, don't take that away from me, please. Please don't take that away from me. Anyway, so is there anything knowledge-wise that would tell us? I'm going to assume. My assumption is the High Master is the High Master, but
Well, I don't think he's the low master, so it doesn't make any sense.
But I wonder if there's like a High Master in each town, in each office, in each region. How high of a master are we talking about? Because if he's a High Master, like at the region, well, he's a high muckety muck.
Well, he's
But
the High
he's-
Master of Neverwinter, which is kind of the region, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if that's with the Neverwinter office. So I actually, sorry, Huckleberry, am a little smarter than I let on.
That's okay. You're much smarter than I am. I already know that.
But when I look at it, would there be a knowledge thing? I'm still in the midst of getting myself together. Sorry, but I'm here. Is there any kind of skill that would let me know how high of a muckety muck he is?
And I mean, you could roll an intelligence check. There's probably a knowledge something, but as you know,
Yeah, that's a crunch. I know.
no responsibility for rules.
History or investigation?
Yeah.
You could
None
maybe
of us has none of that shit.
you roll
I
a
have-
history, I guess.
I have lots of this stuff. Okay, do you want a history?
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, hit roll. Oh, I hit clear. It probably helps better. Yes. Oh, 16. Plus a minimum of 3. I'm going to get my thing up. So, 19 or better.
It's kind of important. You're pretty sure it's at
Oh.
least one?
Well, wait, I can just see if there's another one. Plus, I have an inspiration if I have to use it. No, that's just re-rolling, right? It's
Right.
not a die bump like I'm thinking.
Yeah, save that.
Okay. Let me pull my thing up. What am I rolling? History? If it's history,
Whichever one you prefer.
it is. Well, history is 21.
Okay. You're pretty sure. I mean, you're clearly not an expert on the Lord's Alliance. Um, the Lord's Alliance is literally an alliance of lords along the Savage Coast. So, or the Sword Coast, rather.
Sword Coast. Okay. Is that an actual? Wait. Is that an actual the 5th edition book? I can't see it. I see a. I see.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it is.
It is a 5th edition book.
I see.
I only saw the cute little blue person. Hey, cute little blue person. Okay.
You know that so like the head of each of the major quote unquote civilized cities and tribes in this area are all members of this Lord's Alliance, and in theory they work together to for peace and tranquility. You're pretty sure that a High Master would be likely. There would be only one per major settlement. It's possible that might be 2 or 3. I mean, Neverwinter's pretty big, but it's certainly something up near the top. There wouldn't be like a dozen or something in the area.
But there would be more than one in the region.
So there's at least one in Neverwinter, at least one in Waterdeep, at least one in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
At least one in the Dwarven and Elven.
Okay, so it's not like a king; it's like a duke.
It's not that kind of a title. The Lord's Alliance is
It's more like he's the president of the Kiwanis Club.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Maybe kind of like that. Kind of
or the head of the business association.
Or the PTA.
Or he's an odd fellow. Or a mason. A mason.
Probably the most famous group of this sort in the realms is the Harpers.
Yes.
So it's basically a group that works together for a particular cause.
Yes.
And this particular cause, and now that you think about it, it makes sense. Their cause is to bring order to the area. So in theory, Iano's job when he came here was to help, stabilize the town. He clearly didn't fulfill that task so well.
Kind of went against it.
Okay. All right. So, does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone would like to do in Phandalin?
Stop by Aranis's grave and say goodbye.
Okay. So you finish up your breakfast. You square up with Mr. Stonehill. He gives you each a good strong embrace as best he can.
Thank you, friend. It's been lovely meeting you. I hope to see you again and under better circumstances.
Yes, please come by and back if you're in the area. You're always welcome.
Thank you.
I'd like to slip $20 into his pocket and tell him that or 20 gold pieces, that it's for the restoration of the families.
Okay. Oh, he gives you a second squeeze.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you.
Skullcrusher, she says, "Hey, has anybody seen Mavis any around?"
Well, no, now that you mention it, I haven't seen the little girl.
I forgot she was around.
Yeah.
Oh, Rosebud.
Yeah.
I like Mavis.
Yeah, Mavis is kind of cool.
Oh well.
Odd one says, "Oh, I'm sure she'll show up. I wouldn't worry about it. If she comes by here, I'll tell her the way you went, and I'm sure she'll catch up in no time."
Oh, that's lovely.
Yep.
The general store wasn't part of what was burned down, was it?
I mean, one of them was not the one that you guys have been frequenting the most. No.
Do you think they'd have bug spray?
I need some Raid.
Yeah. I'd be happy with Skin So Soft at this point.
Was that full robot for everybody or just me?
Huh?
What cool robot? I'm sorry.
Must be just for you.
The blue nose? It must have been for him because it took him with him.
Probably going up to be probed.
Oh, goodness.
Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll give him a second to get back.
Yeah. Oh. That's it.
There he is.
Whoa.
You gather all your goods.
It went all bluey, sorry.
It's all right. You gather your goods and you walk.
It's so echo.
Across the town green to where Aranis lies.
And I'm riding on Skyfall.
Okay.
A little bit drunk from the coffee beers.
Which actually were pretty good.
Yeah, rather good actually. We're gonna remember that there, Huck. And a little full. But she saved a little bit of the coffee beer and brought it with her.
All right.
You know, we're gonna do the fallen brother thing with the drink on his grave. So, yeah.
Do the other two of you? Oh, that's right. Sophie, you knew Aranis, right?
Yes, I did.
You were there for the event.
Yes, I was.
Yes.
I will drink as well.
Do you have any questions, Skullcrusher?
I'm just wondering. I'm just gonna ask Hugvis. Who is Aaroness?
Not now, Skullcrusher. I will tell you later. This is a moment of remembrance and celebration. So let me be. I will talk to you about it later if you want to know.
Okay. I just.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
And Huckavis is just kind of bowing his head a little. His hands aren't like clasped, but they're kind of, whatever. They're clasped. That's fine. I realize sometimes that minutia is not that important, and he's just kind of looking down towards whatever, if there's a marker or if it's just an obvious grave, whatever it is.
It's clearly is still an obvious grave. And there's like the marker is just like a stake driven in the ground.
Yeah. All right, well, Huckavis breathes deeply a few times and then kind of looks up to the stake because there's nothing else really to focus on. He says, Artemis, my brother, we fought together. I'm very sorry that I wasn't there when you fell. I will always carry a little piece of you in my heart, although I have to tell you, I never really liked you very much. I know that's brutal to say, but wherever you are, I think you deserve the truth. But we were brothers, and I salute you, nonetheless.
Rosebud looks down, and as he says I never liked him very much, I looked up to him, and I just shake my head.
Well, it's the truth.
And I go, hey, truth is the truth. And I take a big swig of the coffee beer,
Uh-huh.
I ended up to the big guy. Take a swig.
Huggivis takes it and he
Don't
doesn't
kill
take a
it,
swig
big
because
guy.
you're kind of tiny. He's like, no, we need to pour one out for our lost friend, and he hands you back the last little bit.
Okay. And I go walk over right near the steak. I pour it. I pour a nice little drink for our friend Ernest, and I do a little hiccup as I walk away.
Here's to better times, my friends. Shall we go? I think we have horses. We should get on our little horsey and ride out of this miserable pinprick of a fucking town.
Yeah. Hey, you wanted some? I didn't even want to come back here.
I
You
know
all
you
know
didn't. I know you didn't, little friend.
Yeah,
It's all right.
you made us.
I know I did. Now let's go. I fear they'll be back.
Okay.
Neverwinter. Let's go.
You're
Before we walk off, while they're walking off, I'm gonna just look and say, "You were very noble, Ernest," and leave.
That's lovely. Better than Huckabus's eulogy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
so
You
you all
were like, fuck that guy.
I gave up
No,
counting
not
the
like that guy at
time.
all.
No.
He was very respectful and just mentioned that he didn't really like him.
all right. So you all mount up and head toward Neverwinter.
I couldn't.
Is
Sorry.
that correct?
Well,
Is Skull Crusher just jogging along with us?
yeah.
Yeah, I have to walk. There's no horses I can use. Sheesh.
If we find an elephant, we will be sure to catch it.
Really, an elephant?
An elephant, yes.
Hey, Jackson, how much does Skull Crusher weigh?
He weighs like I forgot.
I think it's
3,
know.
4, 5, 9, 12?
Wasn't it like 305 pounds, Jackson? Something like that.
310.
How
Oh,
tall?
310.
7 foot?
Yes, 11.
11.
Okay, this is not canonical on it, so I can't speak to the world, but there are horses big enough to carry you in this world.
No. First of all, if he is 8 foot tall, 300 pounds,
He's skinny. Yes,
probably,
because
if he's going to be like a big, if he wants to look like a big fighter type, he probably weighs closer to 500 pounds.
Yeah.
At that point, there ain't no horse going to ever get under you.
right.
It's okay if you want to weigh 300 pounds and just look like
No,
old.
I think 500 seems right.
Okay.
All right, just curious.
Because Peyton Manning is 300 and something 10 pounds again?
No, he's not. No,
340? He is.
no, he's 235 maybe.
Oh my God, I weigh more than Peyton Manning?
Probably.
I'm going to look it up.
Those quarterbacks are about 6'2", 220, 230, somewhere around.
Wow.
An offensive lineman would weigh three something, but okay.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Enough of that.
So you mount up and
No.
actually finally decide to go to Neverwinter instead of fiddling
Consensus.
around like y'all have done for the last several weeks.
No, we're going straight to Neverwinter.
Okay, roll initiative.
You're joking, right?
No, he's not.
Please tell me.
Please kill you.
Oh!
Huck rolled a 17 minus 1 is 16.
No,
What is it? Is it initiative?
yes, that's correct. Initiative.
I got a 19. I got a natural 20. And then that's 19.
All right, so Stonecrusher got a 19. Huckabus got a 16.
Sophie has a 13.
Rosebud?
I also got a natural 20,
All right.
but I don't have a modifier, and that makes me a 23.
Okay.
Dang it.
So you've actually traveled a couple of days down the road, and you're traveling up the high road toward Neverwinter, and from the forest, probably 200 feet to the right, an enormous boulder flies out of the forest straight for Rosebud, who at the last second manages to see it, and not only does she dodge out of the way, but she manages um, to grab hold of Skyfall and toss her out of the way as well. And then this boulder that's probably well over 1,000 pounds crashes into the far side of the road. And then stepping out of the tree line is what must be a giant. It's probably 18 feet tall. And it has a massive oak that it's wielding as a club. Rosebud.
Oh, crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Hey, Crusher, that thing's bigger than you.
No way, I can talk to it. I can see what it wants.
Wait, I ain't got time for talking. Shut up. And I'm gonna take a shot, and before I take a shot, I'm gonna mark it. So and I'm gonna also have Skyfall get in a good place so she can in a good pouncing position.
All right.
Okay, and here we go. Okay, that is 19 plus 7, so that's 26.
That hits.
Okay. Roll for damage, so that's going to be 2d6 plus 4, I think. No, plus 3. Alright, that's 11 plus 3, so 14 damage. Do I get to describe that hit?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I kind of as I said, what is that noise?
Somebody got some scraping
coming from you. Jackson.
What?
Why is there all that
Make a lot of
scraping?
noise, buddy.
Is that the guinea pig?
No, my guinea pig's in the box.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to mute you if you don't stop doing whatever the scratching noise was.
Sorry, it's my mic.
It's alright. Just watch out, okay?
Yep.
Thanks. Okay. So, alright, so as I said, I usher Skyfall off a little bit. She kind of sneaks off over into a little bit of brush that was over off to the side. And the creature probably lost sight of her. And I take my shot, and I lined it up, and I could see the arrow come out of my hand through the thing, and it's like slow motion bullet time all the way to it, and it hits it right in the neck. It's got an arrow lodged through its neck, like near where its jugular would be, and a whole bunch of blood spurts out. And I scream, "Yeah, that's for my mom!"
And it kind of holds its hand over. Skull Crusher.
Yes.
Your turn.
He actually, when Rosebud was trying to talk to me, she said, that thing's bigger than me. I said I could talk to what it wants, and why is it trying to attack us?
Okay.
And I was wondering if I could do that, see what's wrong.
You can certainly attempt to talk to it.
Yeah, I'm going to try to.
All right.
I've never done this before yet, so.
All right. Well, first thing you need to do before you worry about anything else is you need to actually talk to it. So tell me what it is that you would say.
He's saying, why are you trying to attack us? We didn't do anything to you. Except for Rosebud.
It seems to attempt to say something back, but blood gurgles from its mouth, and it shoots more blood from the hole in its neck.
Then I say to Rosebud, Thanks. Oh, he's about to talk.
Who gives a crap what he's got to say? Hit the damn thing.
I'm not gonna hit him unless he tries to.
Well, I already did, so now I think we got to do it. Just hit him, or don't, or I'll hit him again. Actually, can I hit him again?
Go ahead, Rosebud.
What?
I was going to say.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Rosebud,
Yes.
what'd you get?
Oh,
Ah, come
another natural 20.
on. No!
Double the
I'm not
dice.
even joking. This has never happened to me. Two. I got a 20, a 19, and a 20 on the last 3 rolls. This is insane. Okay, so it's another. Okay, that's 10 plus 13 damage.
Did you roll the damage dice twice?
Oh yeah. Oh shoot, there's another 10. So that's 23 damage.
All right.
This time I aim for the guy's knee. I shoot him right in the knee, and it goes right through his kneecap, and I hope it drops him to kind of like one knee.
He's like, ugh, I can no longer be an adventurer.
Yeah, you're gonna no longer have nuts here in a bit, buddy.
No,
It starts to run at you. Oh, and I roll a 1. So his knee buckles. And he swings the tree. And as he's trying to swing the tree, he trips and he impales himself a bit on the roots of the tree, taking some more damage. Ugh!
Has Huckabus seen all this craziness?
Yes,
Heard
yeah.
all of this?
Yes.
And how far from Huckabus is this giant?
Maybe 40 feet.
Huckabus is going to move back 40 feet,
All
kind
right.
of up towards the boulder,
Okay.
and he's going to firebolt that guy. He's
All
going
right.
don't fire him! Don't hurt him!
burn, 18 plus 5.
Come on.
23.
You know what? Yeah, that's the that's the attack roll. 18 plus 5.
That misses.
Oh,
We're not going to be able to cut off lights.
wow. Okay, well, that's Huckabus' turn.
Yeah.
He ran away and he failed a spell. Woo!
That means you must be. Wow, he's really odd.
Rosebud.
That's some,
Okay, me?
Really? I'm not getting anything.
so a 23 didn't hit?
That is correct.
Wow. Okay. Good to know.
Oh no.
One
Thanks.
back.
Another 19, so that's another 20. I don't know what 26.
That'll hit.
What the?
All right. So this time I'm gonna have Skyfall do her pounce,
All right.
and so she runs up and let's see what she gets for damage on that. All right, that's 4 damage, and it's got to make that saving throw. Let's see if I can knock it over on his back.
What's the DC?
14.
Is it a con or a dex?
That's a dex.
That's a fail.
Okay. So now it falls on his back, and now I get to roll a d6, and that's a. Oh wait, I got to roll to hit that first. Sorry.
Okay.
That is a 18, so that's a 25.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that is going to be 5 more damage.
All right. Ah.
So she jumps, hits the guy right in the chest, like with both paws, and claws him and knocks him over. She rolls off, and as she rolls off, she bites him right in the side of the head and takes off some of his the top of his scalp, and rolls away.
All right. So she's got a bit of giant scalp in her mouth.
Yeah.
Sophie.
Have I seen the giant actually do anything against anyone?
He threw a big old boulder at us.
He threw the
He
boulder.
did throw the boulder.
He
I
was,
think he didn't mean
he was
to.
running fairly obviously going to swing at Rosebud, but he his knee collapsed and he poked himself with his tree roots.
And now he's laying on his back.
Yep.
I might say,
Lay on his back in a tree, it was kind of sticking out of his chest. It was kind of stuck in him, so it's like a tree, kind of like.
Did he look like he was trying to throw the boulder at us, or do we not know?
Well, it almost landed on me.
Yeah. What?
well, I was gonna go save it. I was gonna go save you.
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't care. Yes, he threw a goddamn boulder at me.
I think he didn't mean to.
I don't care. Now he's gonna be dead. What are you doing, Soph?
I'm gonna
Don't hurt him.
I'm gonna do an. See, does he look like anybody in the party? No.
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 No. But I'm going to actually.
Well, right now, he looks
laying
like
on the.
most of us does at the end of most combats, but.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh yeah.
He's actually dead.
Not yet. Nope.
Close.
I think he's pretty close. I fucked him up.
Yeah. Well, I doubt very seriously I'm going to be able to affect him since I saw a 23 miss.
And I think it's at least a 25.
Yeah. I'm going to do, I don't know if this will work or not, an insight as to whether or not he's trying to actually hurt us.
Okay.
Make sure I got my numbers right. Okay. I know nothing.
Okay. Rosebud.
Oh my god, I can't.
All right, so how far away is he from me now? He's laying on his back with his knee underneath him, I'm assuming, right?
I don't know, 20 feet?
Okay, so I'm going to run up and I'm going to do my favorite thing. Now, these are the biggest balls I've ever seen.
Yep.
So I am very excited to go up and cut these ones off.
All right.
So I'm gonna run up and see if I can cut his nuts off.
Okay.
Come on, I need a big roll. Yes.
No.
18. That's a 25.
That'll hit. Describe your kill.
All right, so I run up to this dude, run up his leg, and take joy and pain out at the same time. Do a flip. Okay, come on. Land on his big fat belly. Do another forward flip and do a double down, like arrow thing with both of my daggers. And when I land on them, I do a slice round, and they both fall out like big fucking boulders and roll past me.
Huckleberry mutters.
And I just stand up in the air and I go, throw more boulders at me, bitch.
What's that, Huckleberry?
Huckleberry says, I bet those would be good sliced and fried.
Hey, have at 'em, buddy.
You are the giant killer, you little girl. You're magnificent.
And the and with that,
He threw a damn boulder at me.
With that, the scene fades to black. Rosebud bows from the top of the bar where she's been telling her story
And giggling profusely.
and steps down into the bar.
And goes, it's all true, peoples. It's all true.
Huckleberry, who has no idea what's going on, says, yes, I saw every bit of it. It's the truth. Yes, yeah, it's very, very much verboten.
So the combat you just did was Rosebud's version of what happened on the way to Neverwinter.
Oh.
And with a tail off. And we're in the middle of a bar, and it was a tail off. That was my tail.
Oh,
Is
people
this like a
throwing money
poetry
at him?
slam? Is that what we're doing here? A story slam?
I don't know what that is, but basically it was Rosebud telling the patrons of the bar in Neverwinter about how she saved you on the trip.
Oh,
how
there's the
badass
giant
I am.
killer. Oh, Hill's a giant killer. She's so minuscule, but she kills giants.
I
Yeah,
was trying
I
to
kill
talk
everything.
to him.
Who cares? Nobody cares about that guy. Stop talking about that guy. It's weird, Skull Crusher. He's already dead.
No Skullcrusher. He's like, really. I'm trying to not to die.
Well, don't worry. I won't cut your nuts off, buddy. I like you a lot.
Now just I didn't get to hear. I didn't get to do anything that one.
Well, that's why it's called a story. And I go over and I pick up his beer and I hold it to his mouth and start pouring it in his mouth. I don't think you're drunk enough, Skull Crusher. Keep drinking.
I can't
And
be
I'm pouring it in his
drunk.
mouth still. Well, just stop talking and start drinking.
I might be.
I think you're drunk.
I'm not
Go to
drunk.
sleep.
I'm not going to sleep. I gotta do something.
So we're in an inn. Do we know where we are?
You're in Neverwinter.
Ah,
Okay.
I see. We just got ourselves a little flash forward.
I'm just in shock because I don't have any mosquito bites on me. I don't think.
Isn't that just delightful? No buggies for us. Yay.
We can go back and do it the other way if you'd prefer.
No.
No. I think it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Sophie's just gonna shake her head and smile at the storytelling.
You love it, Soph. Don't make it like you don't.
I was there. I think it was great that you tell it so well, though, Rosebud. You tell it so well,
It's all true.
and it's all true.
So I told you about the thing before we played.
Yeah?
And I was wondering if I could do that right now.
Well, I don't know. Can you?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Well, you can try.
Okay. So
I'll actually interrupt you first.
yep.
So this big fella gets up from the corner, carries his mug with him, and says, so where are these cajones that you claim to have taken as a trophy?
I don't take them as trophy. I just like to cut them off, you big bastard. Get away from me. And I'm a little drunk, so I just like, what? Oh, man, those might be fun to cut off. And I look over at Huckabus and go, are you hungry?
Huckabus is taking a long drink of beer and is just not really paying attention.
Okay, thanks, big guy. Yeah, I didn't say I kept them, you big oaf.
Uh-huh.
Huckabus hears Big Oaf and puts his beer down and turns and says, "What's going on here?"
I don't know, he wants to see the nuts.
Oh, the nuts. You know what, my friend? I really, really thought we were going to try and fry them, so I took them and I cut them up as if I was to fry them, and then you know what Huckabus realized? He didn't have a frying pan! So they're just kind of rotting in some forest somewhere. There's the trophy. I mean, they were big nuts, my friend. We had no way to preserve them. The last time I tried to preserve a trophy, it talked to me. I didn't want nuts talking to me. And
Talking nuts.
and he says, no, so just why don't you relax and have a beer and enjoy yourself, and maybe I'll roll a persuasion check. I don't know. It depends on the deal.
Uh-huh. Sounds like bull hockey to me.
No, come on.
Uh-huh. Ain't no way that little critter there can whoop no big giant.
I've seen this little critter do amazing things.
You want to find out, buddy?
No, we don't want to fight now.
And I grab Pain and I kind of grab it off, grab it off my little scabbard there, and I twirl it around. I go, because this is my favorite one to do the skinning with.
Huh. Interesting.
And Jackson, this is a great time for you to do that special ability of yours.
I say,
He reaches behind his back and pulls out a two-handed sword. He says, "This is what I like to skin with." Go ahead, Jackson, now.
I say, hey, you two, stop it. Calm down.
And
Um,
okay.
You stay out of this.
No,
Now,
you want to go?
do I want to go? Whether I want to go or not is irrelevant because I've been led to believe that you're Mr. Talky Talk. Isn't that right? You want to
No.
talk to me?
I'm the 5-time champion.
Do you not know who this guy is?
Oh, I know you just told me the story.
And I just took out my mace. This is the weapon I kill
You
people.
wanted to talk to this giant. So he sounds like a talky talk.
Did I say
no.
Huggivus?
Is he a
Huggivus?
talky talk or are you a liar?
Huggivus?
Yes.
Can you come over here and help me out with this guy, take him outside so I can beat him up?
Well, we're all kind of right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
And if that's what you're saying, Huckabee says,
Yeah.
Huckabee is not in the mood for a fight. If you
No,
want
I
to
can
drag
beat
him
him.
out,
So I can beat him up.
if you want to drag him outside, you drag him outside, and I'll follow. I've got your
Okay.
back, bro.
Okay. So right that
Huckabee
second.
can't drag anybody anywhere.
Yeah. Right that second. I just dart. How big is this guy?
Hey, just maybe 6 feet.
Okay. I dart straight for his junk and I take the butt end of Pain and butt him right in the balls. Bam! And he bends over and I go, hey, I don't think he's gonna be hard to drag out now, big guy.
Okay, so pick him up.
You're going to roll me a hit first.
Ken, can you hear me?
Yeah?
I'm going to be away from the microphone for a second.
Okay.
Okay?
No, come back. You're the voice of reason, goddammit.
I think this is appropriate. Sarah,
I will be back. I will.
It'll be
I'll
too
be
late.
back. I'll be back.
Okay. So yeah. So I gotta roll a hit on that?
a real one, please.
Yeah. Oh, not the story one?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. That one may be a little bit of a ruse, guys. It doesn't matter. That's meta, and it doesn't matter. All right. Oh, so that is very, very fitting. Because guess what I just rolled?
A 1?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you go to attack this man's jimmies, and you realize that unlike this 18-foot tall giant, this man actually has armor on his private area.
Ah!
And he's you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
He not only dodges, but he takes his left hand or he takes the butt of his greatsword, and he whacks you in the back of the neck, putting you face down on the floor, and then he puts his foot on you, kind of pinning you there.
Then I go over.
And he says, so that's how you folk are, huh? Bunch of
No, then I go over.
stabbing, sneak attacking scum.
Then I go over and I run at him and I grab him, just throw him to the wall.
All right, so now you're going to attack him as well. Okay, let's roll initiative, I think.
Initiative.
It's my turn to have a nat 20. Nat 20, woo! Nat 20 minus 1 is 19.
17.
8.
I got a 20, not unnatural 20.
I got an 8.
And Sophie's in a pisser, so she doesn't even know this is happening.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Rosebud.
All right, so I'm being stood on, so I kind of squirm and I turn so that I'm able to turn over, so I'm on my back now, and he pushes really hard on me.
No, you're gonna need
Come
to
on.
roll me you're gonna have to roll me an escape, either
Escape?
athletics or a.
You should call Skyfall to you.
All right, can I? Yeah, I can roll an athletics check. Let's do that. Go for that. That's 15 plus 2 is 17.
All right, squirm around. Go ahead.
And am I able to squirm to my back?
Yep.
Okay. Now that's my whole thing, though, right?
Go ahead.
All right. And then I still have pain in my hand, so I try to stab him in the foot.
All right. Go ahead.
But well, actually not in the foot, more towards the leg, so I don't stab myself as well.
Achilles tendon. Achilles tendon.
Okay.
Back of the knee.
I forget about
Back
those
of the
things.
knee.
Back of the
Yeah.
knee.
Yeah, we're gonna try to take him down. All right, so here we go. This is the hit, right?
Okay.
That's another 15. So that's
That'll hit.
15 plus 20. Yeah, 20 even. D4 plus 3. That's a 4, 7 damage.
Okay. Ah! Fuck.
Now, does he stand? Does he let go? I mean, does he take his foot off of me?
It's not off for you. You can probably move around though.
All right. Is Skyfall in the bar with us?
Sure.
Okay. Can I have her go? Oh wait, I can't tell her to do a command because only if I had it.
Right.
Yep. As a bonus action, I'm gonna mark this dude, and I'm gonna call the Skyfall so that she's alerted that she should come help me.
Thank you, Carl.
Sorry.
I said thank you.
I feel like a dick, but
No, it's all good.
Audio.
It's your turn.
It's fine. It's fine. It was
Huckleberry sees this unfold, and obviously, if you look at Huckleberry's face, you can tell this is not what he wanted to do with his day. He's kind of rolling his eyes, but he looks down at his little friend, who's, yes, knifed the guy in the back of the knee, but he's still kind of trapped there, and he says, hey, I guess I have to do something now. And he reaches out, because the guy's right there, and he touches him, and he lets go a shocking grasp. And
Not gonna be around much longer.
since he has advantage on the attack roll because he's wearing metal,
Yes.
I get to roll that 7 again, and let's hope for something better. And I rolled a 2, so I assume 7 plus 5 does not hit.
That is correct.
Well, he just kind of like reaches out, touches the guy, nothing happens, and then he looks back at his hand and starts stroking his horn, looking sadly at his little friend there on the floor.
I say to Huckleberry, it's okay, buddy.
Can somebody come get me, please?
I'm working on it.
What's your armor class, Rosebud?
$15.
I'm the king of suck.
No, that would be Huckleberry.
He swings with his sword and manages to miss you.
I haven't looked at it.
Oh, Crusher.
Okay. So, can I try to throw him? Can I try to pick him up and throw him somewhere?
Sure.
Okay. So I roll.
Let's see. I think you, in order to throw, man knows better, let me know. I think you have to grapple them, and then a strength check to actually throw them.
Okay. Because I got very good strength.
You got what?
I got like +3 to my strength, so.
Okay. Okay, don't even worry about rolling the grapple check because I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Boo.
So I.
I think it's a strength check to throw him. Strength check.
Oh, strength check.
D20 plus your strength modifier.
I got an 8.
All right. Yeah, you pick him up and you throw him into the crowd.
Then I say to Rosebud, I got him off for you. Now maybe you can try to tell Skyfall to go attack him.
Yeah, don't worry, we got this, goof.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, thanks, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, why don't you pick him up and throw him out of the bar? And
I was
kick his ass out front.
I was going. I was wondering, can I do that again?
It's Rosebud's turn.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you
So,
could try to drag him
um,
out.
I look up at the big guy as he's trying to talk to me, and I just go and I shake my finger, like, no, hold on. I look back at Loudmouth here, and I go, hey, you had enough yet?
He's
Hey, I'm not gonna ask you twice. So if you don't answer now, I'm gonna put this in your forehead, and
Yeah,
I take pain.
Sure, I've had enough.
I don't.
Okay.
I want to hurt you more.
How come?
Hey, big guy. This ain't your turn. You just sit there and be big. So do you believe that I do or do not cut off balls, big there, buddy? And I've got pain right next to his forehead.
All right. I believe whatever you say.
Okay.
Hey, Crusher, you believe this guy?
No, I don't.
Archivist.
It's
I don't
Archivist's
think
turn.
killing somebody in the middle of this bar is a good idea, guys. And I turn
Archivist heard
away
all
and
of
I look
this.
at him and I go, get him out of here.
I'm sorry.
Archivist heard all of this and looks and sees that the threat, I presume he's still on the ground, and he just said he submitted. So Archivist just shrugs his shoulders, turns around, picks up his beer. He doesn't face the bar. He's still facing the crowd, but that's all he does. He just sips his beer. You might say he's delaying his action.
Okay.
I don't know if that's possible.
May I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
Is this the same thing I left?
Yeah.
You're joking.
Basically, the dude, Rosebud failed something. The dude stood on her neck. She then knifed him in the knee. There was some back talk, and then the Huckabus failed. And then Skull Crusher picked him up and threw him into the crowd. And he basically just said he'd had enough, but who knows what that means. That catches you up. That's pretty good, right?
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, that was 15 minutes I just compressed into.
Yeah, he didn't believe that I cut off the balls, Sophie.
Well, we all know that you have a thing for cutting off balls, but anyway, do we know who that gentleman was that we were just watching this submissive thing with was?
Nope. He's got a big mouth though, and now he doesn't talk crap to me anymore.
Is it possible, is there any kind of person in this bar that looks like a barkeep or a barmaid who doesn't look like they're
Or you could just stand in the middle of all this and stop it. Just saying, metagame, Carl.
Well, no, I need to find out who this person is. I'm worried. Is there somebody close enough to where I am that I could ask them who is that gentleman?
Sure.
Who is? I'm so sorry to bother you. I know there's so much commotion going on, but who is that gentleman who's seems to be having fun with my friends?
It's just one of them Marathon mercenary fellows.
Is that like do I need to do a check? I think my brain.
Yeah, you probably want to do a check.
What am I checking? I got a 15 on the die.
Yes.
History.
You know what, Huck? You probably heard this too. You can roll me a history check, and you can have advantage.
17 minus 1 is 16.
All right. What'd you get, Sophie?
18.
Okay. Both of you are aware that about a decade ago, and you certainly would know this, Huck, about a decade ago, a lot of bad crap happened here in Neverwinter, and there was like a big chasm opened in the earth, and monsters came out, and chaos ensued. And the way that they handled it was by obviously using as many locals as they could, but they also brought in a bunch of mercenaries to act as the militia and guard. And the Muritan mercenaries were used as the town guard.
So that's are we saying is it still a current town guard?
Yes. Yes.
So Rosebud fought with the town guardsmen in Neverwinter?
Yes.
Ken, can you spell Meriton for me?
No, I reserve the right to change it later.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Mirotan.
That's fine. Mine is close enough.
Is that all of my action?
No.
No?
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, so this guy was thrown into the crowd, and Rosebud's looks like she might want to hit him again, and Huckabee is...
I might throw him through the wall.
Oh boy.
Whenever I start a fight, I end it.
Okay, so then I'm going to go over and hopefully get myself in a lot of trouble. I'm going to go over to Skullcrusher and Rosebud. Are they close enough together that I could talk to both of them at the same time?
Oh yeah, I'm talking to him all the time.
I know that this guy disrespected you, and that's wrong. But I just found out that this is one of the current town guardsmen, and we might not want to go to jail tonight. We might not.
Well, he might not want to have such a big mouth, so...
You're right. You were absolutely right. You were so right, Rosebud.
Anyone have a big mouth?
Uh-huh. Did I hear that in my brain somewhere? Because I'm not listening to my head. So, Rosebud and Skullcrusher, y'all have done such a great job at letting him know that he should not have said that. You're absolutely right. I'm just worried that somebody else will come along and make y'all out to be the bad guys, which you're not. But then they might send us to jail because he's the town guardsman. And that would be bad because we don't want to do that.
When
He's a real town guardsman, or he's like a cop?
When Sophie says that we're not the bad guy, Huckabee kind of snorts.
I hear that, and I just follow it in my brain.
No, you just keep going.
Oh, yeah.
All right, first up, so
I'd
be the bad girl, and I am kind of the bad girl.
I know, but you're not the one who wants to be in jail with who knows who.
Well, yeah, but do they want to be in jail with me? And I giggle, and I walk up to the big guy, and I go, all right, I'm done with you, and I walk away.
I go up to him and I say, maybe she sold us somewhere else.
Oh, boy.
I'm still mad at him.
Yeah. And you walking away with me, Jax?
No, I'm just gonna go back to the table.
He says, yeah, I think you're right. And he kind of glances over towards the door.
Then I follow him.
I just glanced over there.
Can I, how do I don't know if I can do this, Ken. I can't remember. I know I always get them wrong, ready and hold and all that. But I just need to be prepared if there is going to be a really further ruckus with town's guardsmen. Town guardsmen, how do you say that? I just want to make sure I can get so that I'm a 10-foot cube in the middle of them. Okay.
Okay.
Come back to the table, Sophie. I'm done with that guy. I pick up my beer and I start drinking it.
I say to Woodway before I come out, do you want to come and watch me beat him up?
We're not beating up anybody anymore, Crusher.
No, he said he challenged me, so I'm gonna beat him up.
Oh, okay,
No,
buddy.
Crusher, we really, I don't want to have to use my spell on my own party members.
Don't think about using a spell when you did that to Huckabee. That was annoying. I hated it.
Talking about big guy. Just come sit down.
right.
He's like,
So as you guys are figuring out your plan of action,
Just to interject a little bit, you guys are at a table. Huckabus is at the bar staring at everything, but he's not with you guys. He's at the bar.
You have bond money, right? You do have the bond money. Because I know I'm going to end up in this somehow.
Huckabus didn't hear that.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. We're in trouble.
the door, the front door opens, and four armored gentlemen enter, and your new friend goes over towards the door, and they speak among themselves. Begin speaking among themselves. What would you like to do?
Huckabus mouths it towards the people sitting at the table, and he mouths the words, gosh, you can't say that with a German accent. How do you say that?
I say,
He mouths the words cheese it, but you can't say that in German. I don't know what that would be.
Sees it.
I say to Rosebud, do you want me to help out with these guys?
Is it you? Did you catch it?
I don't think so.
I said to Rosebud, do you want me to help me out with these guys?
Skullcrusher, probably this is not a good time. Not a good
Hey,
time.
Skullcrusher, we're gonna sit here and drink our beers, hopefully they come over here and just talk to us, and we're gonna let Sophie talk, and we're gonna sit here and drink our beers.
No, then he just stands up.
You want to go to jail, sir?
No, I'm not going to jail. I'm just gonna. He walks
shut
out.
up and sit down.
No, he gets up, and he walks out the bar. So then he can just go calm down.
So you start heading towards the door, and your new friend points at you, and a couple of the new people move to interject themselves. Says, "We're gonna have to ask you to stay here for a moment."
Well,
That's
that's
you,
my
Jackson.
idea.
What's that?
Yeah, that's to you, Jackson. They're saying.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't say anything.
You mind going sitting back down, please?
Then he just goes six back down.
Told you, big guy. When he comes sit over.
All right. So those two stay at the door. The one that was talking to the man and the other one walk over to your table. And now, Sophie, are you obviously at the table, or are you more of a Huckabus situation?
No, I'm definitely not at the bar, but I'm trying to watch. You said that there were 5, the one who was already here and injured, and 4 armored people came in.
Right.
And I wanted to know, did they spread out within? Are they still within a 10-foot cube?
There are 2 at the door, and then 2 have walked over to the table where Rosebud and Skull.
Okay. Because it says, let's see, in a 10-foot cube originating from you. So is that 10 feet from me on all sides, or is that 5 feet front and 5 feet back for the 10-foot cube?
I'm not sure. That sounds like a crunch to me, but you couldn't get all 5 of them, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. When did they split though? Because that's when I was trying to make sure. At the moment that they didn't.
In order to get them when they quote unquote split, you would have had to walk halfway across the room towards the exit.
Okay. Can I tell anyone who looks like they're more senior than the others?
The guy coming towards you appears to be in charge.
Oh, thank God. Okay. And he's coming towards the table because I'm not at the bar, but I'm not sitting down drinking a beer like Rosebud so politely asked me to do. I'm standing up watching. So as they come towards if they're starting to say anything, because Skullcrusher went and sat back down like they asked him to, right?
Yep.
So everything should be at the point where we're going to get some more information. I will go towards the table just to be able to make sure I get a good good listening range, and I want to be able to easily get to that 10-foot cube thing with. I want to make sure I get the most senior guy.
Okay. All right. So the two walk over. The one who's obviously the leader says, "We're we are the Neverwinter Watch. We received a report that that you were performing attack upon citizens. Is that accurate?" He looked at both of you.
Attack? I don't know.
No.
I
this
would say
guy-
it was defense,
yeah,
self-defense.
we're defending ourselves.
What were you defending yourselves against?
This guy.
That guy.
That
What?
guy.
What exactly did he do?
No, when Rosebud was talking about how she killed a giant, like the story, he said that was fake, and we try to defend ourselves. Is that right, Rosebud?
Self against being told your story was fake. Is that correct?
Not entirely, sir. Not entirely. I'm sorry. Big guy, just give me a second, okay?
Can I?
Hold on. So, this is what happened. I told a story. It was a grandiose story. It was fantastic. It was beautiful. It was very true. I didn't do these things. This guy didn't believe me. I told him it was the truth again. He was aggressive towards me. I defended myself because I thought he was going to attack me, sir.
How was he aggressive?
How was he aggressive?
Right.
Well, okay. Last time I checked, you're allowed to talk in a bar.
Okay.
So I can make up all the stories I want.
I see that he has a wound in his leg.
Because he stepped on me, sir. He stepped on me.
He stepped on you. And
He did.
what were the circumstances of him stepping on you?
Do I need to recant this entire altercation that happened between me and? I think apparently is he?
So he grabbed you, threw you to the floor, and then stepped on you. Is that how it worked? How it happened?
No, I was coming over to let him know that the story was true, and I tripped, and then he stepped on me.
Now, you can roll me
From the bar, Huckleberry says, "Oh, it's true. I saw him. He trips."
Let me know when I can jump in.
jump in one
Oh my God,
right now. He
Huckleberry.
says, you there at the bar.
Yes.
How did he trip? How did she trip?
You know what? I've seen her trip over nothing before. She's very clumsy.
Uh-huh. And when she tripped, is that when her dagger
Yes, I don't know what to say, but she had her dagger out. She was hilt up, not knife up. I presume that as she tripped, she's just an automatic reaction. She's like, "Oh, I better grab my dagger." I'm willing to roll a persuasion or deception.
Whichever one you think is appropriate.
I think
I believe it's a
deception
deception.
is appropriate. Come on, dice, come back to me.
That guy.
19 plus 7.
Whoa.
I'm a fan.
I'm happy too.
So he looks like his brain hurts a little bit. So she was just calmly walking towards him, slipped over nothing.
Listen to me, my friend. Look at how small she is. She's a little bitty thing. She was on the bar. telling a story. She jumped off. I mean, who's not going to look at the size of her based on that paws? That paw's big. She's tiny. She jumped down. She grabbed the dagger. I mean, I guess that's just a reflex. I mean, don't we all just like to grab our dagger
No,
from
it
time to
fell
time?
off of my. It fell out and fell on the ground. That's why I had to pick it up.
Well, okay, she picked it up, whatever, and yeah, so that's why she had it out. So I think this is all a big misunderstanding.
And the reason he's got a wound on his leg is because he stepped on me, and then I asked him to stop stepping on me, and he.
You see, there's the self-defense now, isn't there?
I had to defend myself. I thought he was going to squash me to death.
I saw it all. Everything she says is true.
And the other,
Yes, it is.
the other guy who came over to the side of the room walks over and kind of taps the sergeant on the shoulder. Several of these other people have indicated that the girl attempted to, she bragged about removing testicles.
Genitalia.
Yeah.
That is true.
Then
Don't be so gleeful.
then they kind of went that way. It looked like she was attempting to attack this man's testicles.
Who's the person that did this?
What?
Who's saying this?
Some general NPC.
Apparently, while this guy was talking, the other guy who came over was talking to other people around, and they
Getting
seemed
collaborating stories.
truth. I mean, that you were going for this man's private area.
Oh.
Now
No,
can
I.
jump in.
Okay.
Whenever you want to jump in.
I'm jumping in. But
Okay.
yeah, I hope I forgot a crunch thing myself, so hopefully somebody. I can never remember. Can y'all tell me what CC stand for? So I can make it make sense in my head, because I'm going to do the Fae presence.
No.
And I'd like to get this new guy who just came in, and the senior guy, and if possible, the guy who this is all about.
He's on the other side of the room. You can get these two, or
I'll take these
all
two.
the way across the room, you can get the other guy.
I'll take these two.
All right.
Okay. So it's, as an action, I can cause each creature in a 10-foot cube originating from me to make a wisdom saving throw against my warlock spell save DC. That's what I can remember how to calculate this. Is that the thing where it's 10 plus the spell plus the...
8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma modifier.
Say again, 8 plus my charisma modifier plus what?
Proficiency bonus.
Efficiency bonus.
Plus 2.
11, so 13. Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna, and I get a choice between, if they fail, between charmed or frightened, and I'm gonna do charmed.
Okay. Then roll for.
Wait, Jackson, would you like me to include you in this cube?
You have a choice. He is there. If you use it, he's going to be in it. You have a choice on who's being affected, or is it?
Do I? Is anybody in this 10-foot cube?
Okay. All right. So the not the sergeant guy. What is it? A 13?
Uh-huh.
It's a what save?
You said 8 plus proficiency plus charisma modifier?
Will save? Is that right? Wisdom save?
It's a wisdom.
Okay. The big guy.
Hey guys, my stuff is freaking out again. I gotta jump out for a second.
Reboot.
Yeah.
All right. First, roll your wisdom save. Oh, he got away. Ball Crusher, roll me a wisdom save.
Okay, so D20.
D20. Yep. You should have a box for a wisdom save. You can roll yours while you're at it, Huck.
Oh, what am I rolling? I'm sorry, I'm barely paying attention.
Wisdom save.
It's not. Oh, natural 1.
I got it 6. Freaking 6.
What are you casting?
You may not recover from this one, Huck.
I'm sure I won't. That'll be fun. What are you casting? What are we doing here?
I'm casting Fae presence.
Her Fey charm on you,
Uh-huh.
like before.
No.
Don't
One.
like it.
Mm. Y'all both have already failed.
And you went for charm, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Skullcrusher says, I don't like you right now.
Oh, no.
Quite the
Skullcrusher likes
contrary.
me very much.
table and
And we're not in combat, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Rosebud, roll me wisdom save.
What, who, where?
Ori, roll me a wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom save. Okay. 13 and 2, 15.
Okay.
You may be the only person to survive this.
All of the party members are swayed by Sophie except for Rosebud.
I say to her, you lucky son of a...
The patrons are swayed. However, the law enforcement officials, well, we'll see. Okay, go ahead, Sophie.
I'm sure there's just been some big misunderstanding here. I mean, there are tall tales told all the time. And my little friend, well, as my other friend has mentioned, she's quite klutzy. And so,
And I'm not very tall.
and
Yeah, she is.
it's all been a misunderstanding. These are not the droids you're seeking. Move along.
Nice.
We're gonna put it this way, and we're gonna leave it at this, and we're not gonna see you again. So, your little friend tripped. Somehow, randomly grabbed her dagger, stabbed this member of the watch in the leg.
Because you wouldn't let me out.
I'm going to suggest you remain quiet. You don't have that right, but you should practice it right now. So, yeah, that's we're going to allow that story to stand. But if we hear from you again, it's not going to be nearly so lenient. I know that this city has had a lot of chaos in the last decade or so, but we're straightening it out now, and we need you to go along. This isn't some crazy frontier town. I know your type. As long as you cause no more trouble, we'll get along just fine. Can you manage to do that?
Yes.
With that statement, Huckavis jumps off the bar, pulls out a scroll case, and unrolls a letter and hands it to Sophie and says, "My lady, my beautiful elven lady, I want you to, excuse me, oh no, I beseech upon your beautiful soul that you would show this kind gentleman this letter and request that we be escorted to the Lords."
Before that,
No, there's no before that.
oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
when that's happening, I ask if there's like any like little fight clubs I can go to, so then this won't happen again.
I'm gonna take the letter that
Thank you, my
Huckavis is
darling.
so
You're so
kind
beautiful.
of
Your
you
eyes
to
are so
remember.
wonderful. Have I mentioned how wonderful your eyes are?
Aw, thank you
This
so
is
much.
magnificent, Ponce. My friends, everyone in the room, let's drink a toast to her wonderful eyes. And he realizes he doesn't have a drink in his hand, and he
Ken's
looks down.
gone. Wait, where's Ken?
Did we lose Ken?
Was all that wasted? Damn it.
That was really a waste. That was very good.
Yeah, he said he said he left.
He's like, fuck it.
Well, I'm gonna hope he comes back soon. This may be my favorite spell.
Well, you've
I
ensnared
hate it.
Huckabus with it twice, and this time you rolled a 1, so
Oh my god.
I am all in. I am, until Ken tells me this is gone, Huckabus is just going to never shut up about how great.
Oh no!
I think Rosebud's not gonna be happy after this. I think she's not already is not.
Well,
It might
I'm
be
doing
good.
as I was told and not talking.
I'm gonna see if I can.
I don't know why you're not mad yet.
Maybe he had an internet problem, Jackson. Hold on a second.
No, I'm saying to you, why you're not mad yet about the Huggivus and me and Sophie. It's kind of weird without.
Well, Rosebud canonically, I don't think has had a chance to respond since this happened. I don't.
Yeah.
So don't presume he's mad or not.
No, I thought he was
really-
mad when I thought he was getting annoyed by you guys.
Oh, Rosebud or Corey?
Yeah, Rosebud. I thought Rosebud was getting annoyed.
Of course she's annoyed. She's Rosebud.
Yeah. And let me just say canonically, whereas I said Rosebud just sat back at the bar. I'm sorry, when I said Huckabus just sat back at the bar and drank his beer, don't be mistaken. He was ready to jump in there at a hair's notice. He was just kind of standing back to see what happened. So.
Yeah, you might need to invest in a deep fat fryer. if Rosebud keeps this up.
Well, keep in mind
No,
they were giants.
One of these times you got
I'm
it.
picturing each of those little seeds being, the size of a giant pumpkin. What the hell are you going to do with that?
It gives new meaning to lamb fries. That's all I can think of. Let's see.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
So, as you guys can tell, I clearly was in on that with Ken.
Oh no, that was bloody obvious. Yeah, and brilliantly done. Great way to get us back to town.
Yeah, we thought it was kind of a fun way to put us back into the week.
And so glad I didn't go with my first impulse, which was to use a goddamn spell slot. I'd be so pissed if I'd done that.
I don't think it would have been real. I don't think it would have been.
Fair enough. Yeah, I kind of felt something was up when I rolled a 21 and it didn't. A 23 and it didn't hit. I'm like, well, that's really high. Come on.
Yeah.
Right.
When you rolled a 23, I'm like, how's he gonna, what? He's just gonna say no? Okay.
That hurt. That would have bruised Huckabus's ego if it had been real.
I thought that was actually real. I
Yeah.
thought it was real.
Yeah, and you played it well, man. You played it well. You wanted to talk to this guy. This guy's your bro.
Yeah.
Well, he's not your bro, obviously, but he could be.
No, I don't have a Ken. Ken dropped out. Hope they're coming back.
Yeah, he dropped out.
Maybe soon.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Jackson.
Hi.
Where's your pretty little
Do you like
face?
my picture?
No, I like your face better.
Dang it. Ugh.
What in the hell is that?
I'll kill him, man.
Oh, you're doing a Stitch voice.
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
No, there you are.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay, just aim the camera down a little bit, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I
If you
forgot.
move, there you go.
Oh, there we go.